And then you start thinking, well, don't mess this up. And you got another guy coming, Ryan Bradley, who's in third after the short program.
With nothing to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got to make sure that you keep going. Disappointing night for Johnny Weir, the three-time U.S. champ. About to relinquish that crowd. And we'll see what the judges do with him in just a moment. That's a long skate over the rig board, isn't it?
I've been there.
It's about the area where he stood and basically paced, watching Evan Lysacek's program right there. Priscilla Hill, his coach. Is that a mistake in your mind? It's all individual, but would you ever like to watch someone, especially if it was the guy who was in the league?
If you're the kind of competitor who can just suck up their momentum and then just piggyback on it and go, then absolutely. Yeah. But like Dick said, there's no way he would have watched.
That what?
You wouldn't have watched.
No, I wouldn't have paid attention. But Katarina Witt did on Debbie Thomas in Calgary. She stood right there at the end of the board and aimed her eye. It was an absolute shot out at her.
Much different reaction right now from Evan Lysacek. And then Johnny Weir, obviously. Now the numbers in just a moment, just the confirmation of what took place or didn't take place on the ice.
We're going to look at this triple axel. Supposed to be a combination. Watch the knee. He will not go down in the knee. He'll hit his toe pick and lose momentum and wisely decide not to do another jump. And unfortunately, he needed that combination.
And then look at this quad, toe, right there. The turns, the revolutions, great, but two-footed at the end. The feet straight down and crossed beautifully.
And this is very uncharacteristically Johnny. Up in the air, everything's looking pretty good, and then the lean, and you know what? It's just, your mind is somewhere else. When you see Johnny Weir fall like that on a triple loop, his mind is somewhere else. And here's where it is, because he knows that this moment is coming. He already knew that he'd lost, and it was hard to focus.
And coming in, he said he had more focus, at least in his mind, than he's had in some time. Evan Lysacek on the left. Jeremy Abbott in second place. Remember, he was in ninth after the short program.
I will also tell you that there's a difference between being the attacker, the guy who is pursuing the champion, and the guy who is the champion who's got to defend it. You have a different status in those two positions, and it's very, very, very strong. It's very difficult to be the champion and then fight off the people coming after you. Much harder than being the guy who's driving for it.
Ryan Bradley, the last guy out there, and a major part of this story. Remember, not only the gold medal on the line, but the top three go to the World Championships. And Bradley in third place after the short. He was almost 5.5 points off the lead. That'd be a tall order to catch Evan Lysacek right now, but
yeah,
you're looking at perhaps finishing ahead of Johnny Weir. Jeremy Abbott in second place right now. Here come the numbers for Weir.
The technical score for this performance, 62.0. His total program component score, 74.06. The total segment score for his free skating program, 135.06. The combined overall event score, 213.20.
Okay, so Weir is in second place. That number, remember how far that is from what Lysacek did? He almost posted 170.
He had good stuff.
Yeah, doesn't matter the time is.
But what Johnny Weir does know right now is that he will be on the podium
and will go to World.
Presumably a part of that World Championship team.